on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great Williams should be a terrific game. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's do it. Simmons to Redick. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Redick to Simmons. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Conley into the front court. Down 5. Conley to Gasol. Down low Anderson. From the painted area, won't go down.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Redick. Simmons to Covington. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Redick with it. Up 5. Redick to Simmons. Knocked loose. Screen coming. Simmons. Inside, he scores.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Conley to Gasol. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for him.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not. And he's pretty. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Conley to Gasol. Shot by Gasol, no good. Redick with it. 9-0 is the score. Redick to Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Simmons with it. It's an 11-point game. Simmons to Embiid. Looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
Ben Simmons with the rock. To Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid's shot off the mark. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Covington to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Simmons into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Simmons to Covington. Simmons. Shot by Simmons won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Here comes the screen. Conley to Gasol. Big finish at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Redick. Redick with a shot, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Shot stopped by Embiid, and he dunks it down for 2.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. 24-second violation. Conley to Gasol. Gasol with a shot that won't fall. Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads 5. Simmons to Covington for 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Gasol. Gasol with a look that won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Sixers control it. Simmons. To Gasol. The shot, no good by Gasol.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Conley. Has a look. The shot by Conley, no good. Simmons into the front court. Comes Simmons. Up 6. Simmons over to the right side. To Covington. Here comes the screen. from long range. Oh, he's 3 for 3 to start this game from downtown.
Nothing the defense is doing is making him uncomfortable. As an offensive guy, I love starting the game, finding my rhythm.
To Kyle Anderson. Now a steal by Philly. To Simmons. Covington to Simmons. Here comes the screen. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Simmons. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. Conley into the front court. 9-point margin to Kyle Anderson. Conley. To Gasol. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the 76ers.
Simmons.
Number 8.
Conley. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Embiid. Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Conley, they work it down to Gasol. Gasol shot off the mark. Runner's good there.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Embiid. Scores from the post.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Able to convert inside.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Trying to cash in, and he scores on the step back.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Off the assist.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Conley. Here comes the screen. From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Gasol up to block the shot.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Has a chance and scores on the step back. Gets off the three. At the buzzer, and it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from three-quarters court, but that'll do it for this opening period. That ends the first quarter, and a great start for the 76ers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Memphis with the rock. Gets it in the left corner. To Gasol, down low. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Markelle Fultz to Covington. It's blocked by Gasol. Sixers able to recover. Inside, he scores. Grizzlies recover.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's Grizzlies ball. Down low Gasol. It's good.
Love how he carves out space to get that offensive rebound. But more importantly, watch as he's backpedaling down the court. Marc Gasol is the quarterback of the scheme defensively for this team. He communicates to everybody, in particular the guards. He points out to where screens are. He probably learned that by battling his older brother, Pau, most of the time when they were growing up in Spain.
Nothing going here on that drive. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Sheldon shot off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Jaren Jackson. Knocked loose. In the lane, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Sixers have the basketball. Fultz to Embiid. Has a look. Oh, score. Backs his man down for the basket.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Jaren Jackson. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. To McConnell. Won't go. Memphis, they've got it. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Fultz. A great defense there, forcing the pickup. Markelle Fultz to Embiid. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid knocks it down from mid-range.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Fultz with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Gets to the basket and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Won't go. He can do better than that. Covington. To Embiid. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Trying to cash in. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
It's so good to see a healthy Mike Conley out there running the show. He only played 12 games last season, but when he's healthy like this, that kid's special.
Fultz to Embiid. Redick. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Conley into the front court. His guys down big. Conley. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Embiid. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
They work it down to Gasol. Anderson to Conley. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fultz into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fultz to Embiid. Redick to Embiid. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. The shot by Simmons won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Conley knocks it down off the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Simmons. Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Anderson. Taken by the Sixers. And look out.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Here's a message to the defender. I know you're here physically, but I have zero clue where you are mentally. You have to contest a shot. That's what defense means.
Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Beyond the arc for 3, and he buries it.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 7.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Anderson. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that.
Embiid to Redick. No good. Grizzlies own the basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Substitution being made in this one. Anderson. To Gasol. Down low. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Simmons brings the ball up court. To Fultz. Embiid. Redick. Redick with a shot, no good. To Conley. Shot stopped by Embiid. Add 2 points to the board.
For Gasol, it all started with his weight. When he first came into the league, he weighed close to 300 pounds. He's lost around 45 to 50 pounds to the age he is right now. And also, he's really carried on the trend of the game, shooting threes. His first 8 seasons only shot 66 threes. From 2016 to 2018, shot a combined 588 threes. Knocking down that three has been the difference in his game.
Gasol. Shot by Gasol, no good. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Fultz. Deep right corner. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Embiid says not this time.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Redick with it. His guy's up by 15. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they'll go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Fultz to Embiid. Redick with a shot, no good. Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. To Conley. To Kyle Anderson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Good contest on the 3. Conley misses. Straight on 3. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Grizzlies did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Marc Gasol was inefficient in the first half. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Coach A to bring you the second half action.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Inside, he scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Simmons. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. The jumper's off the mark.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Simmons with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Simmons, deep left corner. To Simmons. Has a chance. Simmons with a shot. No good.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Ben Simmons with the rock. Shot by Saric off the mark. Conley to Gasol. Shot from the lane won't go. Redick with it. The lead is 15. And count the basket.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
It's denied by Embiid.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Sixers control it. The shot no good by Simmons.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Conley to Gasol. Now a steal by Philly.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Gasol. And scores.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Embiid. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down big. Down low, Gasol. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Redick. To Simmons. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Redick. Gasol up to block the shot.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Scores from the post.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Simmons to Covington. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Anderson, they work it down to Gasol. Blocked away.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Off the assist.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Redick to Simmons. Redick to Simmons. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Fultz knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end. But this is a game about roles. If your role is to be a defender, get your money on that end, please.
Blocked by Embiid.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Conley to Gasol. Down low. Gasol with a shot that won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Shot from in close, no good. Anderson, nice pass to set things up to Gasol. Gasol with a look that won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Got it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons brings the ball up court. To Fultz. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Ed and I want to go home, too. But fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions, Memphis. Into the game for the 76ers.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Conley to Gasol. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Simmons. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. The shot almost.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Gasol, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I would love it if somebody guarded me that way. I get guarded that way every day in practice. You know what we call those? Dummy workouts.
Here comes the screen. McConnell. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. It's in the hands of Philadelphia to Simmons. Markelle Fultz. He'll get it down to Johnson. Shot by Johnson, no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down by 15 to Jaren Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Has a look. Jumper's good.
From somebody who loves to self. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Not that time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
To Gasol. Trying to cash in. The shot by Parsons, no good. To Fultz. Simmons. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Able to convert inside.
Surprising and shocking that the coaching staff would put somebody on a player of his magnitude that is more focused on the offensive end than he is stopping another player on the defensive end.
Here's the display of the final section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Fultz to Redick. He'll get it down to Johnson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Conley to Gasol. Sixers have it. And the rebound belongs to Memphis.
I got ball. I got ball. I got you.
for three. That misses with 3 seconds left. Now a three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control it. McConnell to Redick. Oh, he had him there for a second. Has a chance. Redick with a shot, no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
No good, and no foul.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. And he knocks it down, Jay.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
Sixers have the basketball. Here comes the screen. McConnell to Redick. Probing the defense. Redick with a shot, no good. Blocked by Johnson. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Inside, he scores.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Here comes the screen. McConnell to Redick. To Simmons. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To McConnell. Probing the defense. McConnell to Redick. Swings it. To Embiid. Fires the three, and the rebound taken in by Memphis. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs for the game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Memphis with the run. Conley. Surveys the floor. To Conley. Fine to shoot to Kyle Anderson. Lets it fly from long range. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended. To McConnell. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. McConnell to Simmons. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. McConnell to Embiid. Has a look. And he buries it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Conley into the front court. Trailing by 14. A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Shot by Saric off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably missed a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you win.
Screen coming to Conley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. McConnell. To Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. There you go. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Conley. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Conley in the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Simmons to Embiid. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. Anderson rocking the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Sixers control it. McConnell to Redick. Embiid to McConnell. From long range, they dared him, and he burns them.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Conley into the front court. Trailing by 15. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer, so it's going to stay with Memphis. Anderson. To Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound, Saric. Simmons with it. The lead is 15. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Download Gasol. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Redick. They go down low to Simmons. Scores from the post.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like. But guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Sixers have the basketball. McConnell to Simmons. Curling inside. Embiid. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. To Conley. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. To McConnell. Screen coming. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Shot stopped by Embiid.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Conley. To Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for 3. They swarm Jaren Jackson. Missed the shot. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Simmons into the front court. His guys up by 15. To Covington. They go down low to Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. To Conley. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Grizzlies retain the possession. Anderson. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Selden's shot off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Here comes the screen. Simmons to Covington. Redick. Not going down here. And a putback slam.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Conley, deep right corner. To Gasol. Simmons with a shot. That won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Conley to Gasol. No good and no foul. Another shot stays out. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. The Sixers are victorious. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put together a nice win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Grizzlies put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Defense.
The Philadelphia 76ers put on the pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.